Gale Sayers was a legend whose career was cut short due to medicine at the time he played.
Uh, in fact, it was interesting today because I've been sort of, doing a little research here the last couple of days. And I was listening to one of our local sports talk shows I were out about today, and they mentioned somebody that just injured their knee, and they said, just think if the modern technology, medical technology, had been in existence when Gale Sayers blew out his knees. They said that with modern technology going back to the 1960s, it may have lengthened his career. But sadly, he had a short but spectacular career. I mean, his first 3 seasons, he led the league in all-purpose yards. Twice he led the league in rushing yards. He was 4-time Pro Bowler, 60s All-Decade Team, 100th NFL Anniversary League team. So I mean, it was amazing. And I mean, I think one of my favorite stories about Gale Sayers too is his relationship and friendship with Brian Piccolo. I'm sure most people are aware of the movie Brian song that came out, in 1970. I remember I was probably, I think I would have been, I looked it up. That movie came out on November 30th, 1971. And it was part of the old ABC Tuesday night movie of the week. And I don't know why I remember this, but I remember the Monday night game before. I remember Frank Gifford mentioning that, he had seen the movie already and he was recommending it to people. It was at the time, it was the highest rated TV movie of all time. And of course, James Caan played Brian Piccolo, who about 3 or 4 months later, The Godfather opened, and obviously he played Sonny Corleone in The Godfather. And then Billy D. Williams played Gale Sayers, and Jack Warden, who was a great character actor. If he's one of those kind of character actors that if you see his picture, his face and his picture, you've probably seen him in movie after movie after movie. He played George Hallis in the movie. But I always remember that story, and the friendship between those two. And sadly, Brian Piccolo died of cancer at age 26. But I remember that as part of sort of the overall story. But I was really fascinated to see some of the things that people said about Gale Sayers. Dick Butkus said that he had this ability to go full speed, stop, and then cut and then go to full speed again. His acceleration was amazing. And if you see him in the films, he was just amazing.